Hey, what's up, everyone? We got the New Orleans Saints review here. I have them 19th in the power rankings. Pretty much rinse repeat going into next year. They're probably going to struggle on defense again, although they did make some improvements throughout the year in 2016. And then offensively, they're locked and loaded, ready to go again. So it's going to be a team that they're probably going to play in a lot of close, high-scoring games. And I could see them sneaking into the playoffs, or I could see them winning 6 games again. So let's take a look at the roster. Drew Brees goes up quite a bit. He was like an 89, and Drew Brees is still, in my opinion, the third best quarterback in the NFL. And then Luke McCown, a very solid backup. He's going to have like the same grade as Brock Osweiler. And then the running back, Mark Ingram's just kind of solid. Not a superstar running back, but a lot of power and good vision. Can really kind of do it all, but he gets hurt all the time, so his injury rating, you'll notice, goes down. Tim Hightower, it's kind of hard to know what to think about him. He does a good job filling in for Mark Ingram when he leaves, but I don't think he's terribly explosive or any other traits that are notable, but still solid backup. And then not a lot behind those two. Could add a good receiving back. The receivers, both these guys go down. Brandon Cooks, he's another guy that's really hard to judge because he's very much a speed, deep threat. I just kind of compare him to Deshaun Jackson. I don't think he's ever going to become one of those elite shorter guys like Antonio Brown or Odell Beckham. But that said, he's an awesome deep threat. Doesn't really have drops. And then Michael Thomas is the guy that could turn into that number one receiver. He's got great route running, good quickness for his size. And then Willie Snead's a tremendous third. So this is one of the better receiving cores when you consider who their quarterback is as well. And then at tight end, they don't really have a good tight end. They paid Kobe Fleener a lot of money, but he was disappointing. He doesn't really block, and he drops a lot of balls. But he does make some big plays, so still a very athletic guy. And then the offensive line had a really good year. Armstead continues to be a beast. And then they brought Jari Evans back. He was a Saint for a long time. Had some bad years on other teams, but kind of found his home again. And then Unger and Streif are solid. Maybe the left guard needs to be fixed, but they do have Pete playing there, who's young. And then on the defense, this defense really struggled again, but they kind of started to find their identity in their D-line as the year went on. Cameron Jordan is a total stud. And then Paul Kruger actually started to play pretty well towards the end of the year. And then the D-line on the inside was really good. Nick Fairley, he is a free agent, but then Sheldon Rankin started to play towards the end of the year. And when he came back, their defense became at least average. But then after that, I mean, the linebackers, it's really every position needs to be fixed. Stephon Anthony, the first-round pick, has not panned out. And then at corner, Delvin Breaux is the only guy in the secondary, at least at corner, that I see being here in the long run. The rest of these guys, not too much to get excited about. But the safeties are fine. You got Jarris Byrd. I thought he had a really good year after his first year in New Orleans was very disappointing. They paid him a lot of money, but he's definitely still a very solid safety. Still overpaid, but doesn't need to be replaced. And then Von Bell was drafted in the second round. He's kind of a hyped guy, a very athletic safety. And then Kenny Vaccaro playing that true strong safety. Plays a lot of linebacker in this defense. So the safeties are fine, but the corners definitely need to be fixed. So yeah, that's it for the Saints, guys. Next up, I believe we have the Seahawks coming up. So we'll see you for that one.